Okay. Thank you.
Zen. Helping Parents Heal is a non-profit organisation dedicated to assisting bereaved parents to become shining light parents by providing support and resources to aid in the healing process. We go a step beyond other groups by allowing open discussion of spiritual experiences and afterlife evidence in a non-dogmatic way. Affiliate groups welcome everyone, regardless of religious or non-religious background, and allow for open dialogue. Helping Parents Heal offers a wide variety of speakers to allow parents to be informed about the possible ways to heal, to connect with their children, and to learn about the afterlife. The views expressed by our guests do not necessarily reflect those of Helping Parents Heal, and we ask that you take from their presentations whatever may benefit you personally. Thanks, Anne.
Thank you, Kaylene. And as I said earlier, we are just thrilled to have Shelly Wilson, who many of you know because she is such a generous provider to do the gallery readings and different services for Helping Parents Heal. She's been at the last 2 conferences, and her full bio is in the Facebook event, but I'm just going to read a few things. Shelly is an author, intuitive medium, Reiki Master, and inspirational speaker who is passionate about helping people wake up to their greatness. She supports others as they navigate their journey into consciousness to experience aliveness. She is the author of several books, the creator of Empowerment Oracle Cards. She resides in Oklahoma and has a BS in business with a minor in psychology. And I personally met Shelly 3 years ago now. It was January of 2022 that I found out about her through Helping Parents Heal and started taking classes. And she's been such a wonderful mentor and teacher and friend. So thank you, Shelly, for joining us, and take it away.
Take it away. Well, thank you so much, Kaylene and Anne, for inviting me to speak tonight. I think it was July or so last year, and when you reached out. I'm amazed that here we are, January 6th, 2025 already. And my topic for tonight is a new year, a new intentional you. And I've got a lot of material that I want to cover in our short amount of time. I've got handouts that I'm going to provide as well, so you'll be able to access these after the class. But the first thing that I want to talk about is, first of all, let's just take another big deep breath. I know Anne did a centering as many of you were coming on, but let's just take a moment and really relax and breathe in deeply, doing your best to be very present in this moment, right here, right now. And then let's do a quick check-in, getting a baseline gauge of our energy. How do we feel? Are we feeling a little tired? Are we feeling energized? Are we feeling a little sad? Are we feeling joyful and excited? Are we feeling grounded or a little stressed? So kind of tune in, and you may have another word to insert versus some of the examples that I have offered. But let's just get a baseline. What are you feeling right now? How does your energy feel? So everybody have that understanding of what they're feeling right now? Okay, so let's focus on breathing in some light and some love, asking your children to get very close to you. We want them to be a part of this evening tonight and helping to strengthen that connection with them as well. Once again, having a good foundational understanding of our energy helps us then to recognize the energy that is extremely conducive for making those connections and really trusting those thoughts and words and impressions that flow to us. So I want to start first here and share a screen with you so that you can take a look. And this is something that can actually be accessed through my website, shellyrwilson.com. And you can go to the resources page and go over to workshop handouts, to the energy awareness handout, and type in energy. And as I said, I'm going to send this information to Anne when we're done, and she can share it in the group and even put it on the video link as well, for those that want to access it again. I want to start just with a very brief understanding of energy. So as humans, we are a soul within a physical body. Our loved ones in heaven are pure love and pure energy. They no longer have those constraints or restraints of that physical body. And our body tends to be very dense. So we want to think of their energy as pure love, pure light energy. And that's what our soul is. So within this energy body that we have an auric field that surrounds us. And it is made up of multiple layers. Each layer is connected to a chakra. And depending on the vibration of the chakras, that determines also the vibration of that auric field. So the lower the chakra, the lower energy closer to our body. And then as we go up to that crown chakra, the outer layer of our auric field is a higher vibrational energy. So within that aura is everything that we have ever experienced within this life and all lifetimes, which is crazy to think about. Everything's in our auric field. And this even includes the emotions that way we feel. That's why often our colors and our energies, how we feel, is all part of that energetic body. Also, we have these chakras. And chakra is a Sanskrit word which means wheel. And these chakras look like spinning wheels of light or water going down a drain. And each chakra is connected to organs and emotions, and each has a respective color. And once again, they're connected to the layers of the auric field. You can see the colors of the rainbow and where they're positioned in the body for the chakras, as well as the layers of the aura that surrounds us. Then these chakras, giving you a quick synopsis of what they are. The first one is located at the base of our spine. This is that root chakra. This is the dense area. It's our survival needs, our humanness, and it's connected to those lower vibrational emotions, the fear, the worry, the doubt, and so on. The second chakra, as we move upwards, is the sacral. This is the area of connection and creation, and the color of it's orange. Then we move up to the abdominal area in that solar plexus chakra, which is yellow. Think of that as your gut instinct, your knowingness. That's your light. And this is a reminder to you to feel confident and empowered and to shine your light bright. Moving up to the heart chakra, this is our spiritual home and where those emotions of love and gratitude remain. Then moving up to that throat chakra, this is our voice and air of communication. This is also connected to the clairaudience with the clear hearing. So this reminds us to speak our truth, to communicate what we need, to express how we feel. Then moving up to the third eye chakra, this is our area of clairvoyance, which is clear seeing, and also that higher consciousness connection. This is why we often see our loved ones within our mind. We have memories that come to us. And then at the top of our head is our crown chakra. And this is our connection to God, source, consciousness, higher power. You want to use the term that resonates with you personally. And this is our area and connection of claircognizance, which means clear knowing. We can work with these chakras intentionally to feel more balanced and healthy and well. And also, I've included some affirmations in this that we can work with. And as I said, I'm going to give you access to this entire handout. There's the PowerPoint we're looking at, but there's also a handout. And also there's some exercises and some audio files that you'll have access to as well. Then looking at practicing what I call good energetic hygiene. Want to just go over this really quickly because in order for us to build those connections, we've got to be very grounded and feel balanced too. And grounding, we can literally visualize our legs as tree roots. It helps us to be focused. Whenever we're feeling scattered, overwhelmed, lightheaded, fuzzy, spacey, and so on, we need to ground. Hydration helps us ground. Going barefoot, working with grounding crystals such as hematite, smoky quartz, black tourmaline, and jet can be very helpful with grounding as well. Then centering helps us to feel more balanced, helps us to be more responsive rather than reactive, so that we can respond to what happens around us and take that moment to pause and breathe rather than what's happening around us to affect us. And you can visualize white light at your core, see that white light shifting to yellow, and then taking some conscious breaths once again. Also, clearing and balancing chakras helps to clear that energetic clutter, helps us to feel more balanced as well. And then clearing our aura. We can take an Epsom or sea salt bath. We can do a dry wash where we're clearing our energy. When we're in the shower or the bathtub, we can intend for our aura to be cleared as well. Also, we can use sage or incense to outline our body. Also, music works really well. So you can use singing bowls, tuning forks. You can even clap your hands or play music, and dancing helps to clear our aura too. So move that body. And then cutting energetic cords. And what we're wanting to clear is energy that pulls at us or weighs us down. So lower vibrational fear-based energy is what we want to disconnect from, unplug from, or just see that we're clearing that energy. And then also clearing our home's energy. It's a good idea to move some energy in the space, especially if we're feeling really dense and heavy in our emotions. So we can rearrange, redecorate, donate, discard, sell. We can also, even as we clean the space, intend for the energy to be shifted also. Just like the saying, open the windows, let the light in, play some music. That's going to help to shift the energy in the home as well. So these are some tools that you can work with, understanding energy, working with clearing that energy body. And as I said, I've got the materials that you're going to be able to access for yourself and spend more time in it. When I spoke here a year ago, that's what I focused on. And I wanted to just give you a brief introduction to it or a reminder because we've got so much else to talk about. But before we dive into a new year, a new intentional you, I want to get everybody's chakras nice and balanced and get you feeling lighter and brighter as we focus on intentions. So at this time, I invite you just to get comfortable, relax, breathe in deeply. As I talk about the chakras, if it helps you to visualize them as flowers, mandalas, geometric shapes, butterflies, or beautiful orbs of light, I invite you to go with a visualization that resonates with you personally. And when I talk about the colors, please go with the shade that resonates with you as well. So we're going to start with that root chakra located at the base of your spine. Visualize it as red and beautiful, healthy, balanced, and cleared. Breathe in the color red and exhale the color red. Know that you're safe and protected. We're moving up to the sacral chakra. This is your area of connection and creation. Visualize it as orange and beautiful, healthy, balanced, and cleared. Breathe in the color orange and exhale the color orange. Focus on being present so you can consciously create. We're moving up to the solar plexus. This is your power center, your gut instinct, your knowingness. Visualize it as yellow and beautiful, healthy, balanced, and cleared. Breathe in the color yellow and exhale the color yellow. Focus on being true to you as you shine your light. We're moving up to your heart chakra. This is the area where love resides. Allow your chest to expand and your heart to open fully. Allow yourself to receive the same love that you give out. Visualize it as green and beautiful, healthy, balanced, and cleared. Breathe in the color green and exhale the color green. Let love lead. We're moving up to your throat chakra. This is your voice and area of communication. Visualize it as blue and beautiful, healthy, balanced, and cleared. Breathe in the color blue and exhale the color blue. Focus on speaking your truth and saying what you mean to say as you communicate your needs and desires to yourself and to those around you. This includes honoring what you feel and allowing those emotions to be felt. We're moving up to your third eye. This is your area of intuitive awareness. Visualize it as purple and beautiful, healthy, balanced, and cleared. Breathe in the color purple and exhale the color purple. Trust what you see. And now we're at your crown chakra at the top of your head. Visualize it as white and beautiful, healthy, balanced, and cleared. Breathe in the color white and exhale the color white. Trust what you know. Your chakras have been cleared and balanced. Let's center your energy now. Visualize white light at your core, and then see that white light shifting to yellow as you take some conscious and empowered breaths. Focus on breathing in the energies of peace and love and ease and compassion. As you exhale, anything that you have no control of. And now let's ground your energy. Visualize your legs as tree roots going deep into the earth, and a vine extending upwards, wrapping around your legs, extending upwards into your root chakra, into your sacral chakra, into your solar plexus, and resting in your heart, and then pure white light coming down into your crown, into your third eye, into your throat, and resting in your heart, grounding you to the earth below and to the light above. Know that you are loved and you are loved, and so it is. So I invite you to take a big deep breath again as you feel your loved one with you, breathing in their presence, feeling their connection. And they're going to stay with us as we're continuing here this evening. So at this time, I invite you now to check in with your energy. How are you feeling? Can you feel an energy shift from when we first started? Just checking in with that. So I wanted to share with you the visual here when you come and visit this energy awareness. As I said, there's several exercises here as well to work with and audio files that you can listen to. And with this, it also has what I just guided you through in that chakra clearing and balancing exercise. So if you want to listen to me again, it's available for you to do that. Okay. Now let's take a look at the New Year handout. I just offered some tips as we began the new year on the 1st is when I did this. And so this is the handout. Once again, I'm going to send it to Anne to distribute for those that would like it, or you can contact me directly as well. But there is a quote that I always love, especially when thinking about intentions and creations. And the quote says, This existence isn't about learning to accept reality, but rather remembering your power to create it. And with that, there are so many things that we have no control of. We do have control of our thoughts and words and actions and emotions and perceptions and responses. But most everything else is beyond our control. That's why we have to do our best to stay balanced and to understand that sometimes when we're challenged, that we also want to be able to understand it, to feel our emotions as we navigate the challenge, and also be able to really recognize that there's more for us, whether it's something for us to learn or something for us to see, perhaps a silver lining or a blessing within that challenge as well. When we think about intentions, this is a reminder for us to understand, why do we do what we do? And when we understand that, as I'm scrolling down to this is a reminder also with the new year. I know a lot of people like the idea of resolutions. And personally, I find a resolution very restrictive. On the converse of that, I find that setting an intention, understanding something that I would like to learn or accomplish, or perhaps too, even just an energy that I would like to embody, can be very helpful. So this is also connecting more intentionally with our heart and our spirit and understanding the intention behind something. And as we do that, we may also want to invoke what I like to call as a power word, an affirmative statement. Anytime we use the phrase, I am, we begin directing to the universe a message or an energy of how we feel. And the more that we can have an awareness that thoughts and words are power, and that the thoughts that we think and the words that we speak may influence our reality. And there is no good or bad energy per se. It's a matter of our perspective, but there are different vibrations of energy, more of that heart space, love, and gratitude, as well as the denser energies, the worry, the fear, the doubt. I like to remind people that worry tends to create more of the same. So when we do have worries, let's shift the energy to be an awareness, to be a concern, because that's a different vibration. And we do have concerns, and it feels different once again than that worry energy. So when we start thinking about words to embody, even as I invited you to get an understanding of how you feel right now, that's an energy that you're looking at too. So I've included some examples that we can look at, but we can also choose an energy or word that we like to embody. As we are in this new year energy as well, I love working with acronyms and inspired writing. And I know many of you may be doing inspired writing with your children, or even automatic writing with your children as well. And to me, the difference between them is inspired. You may actually hear the words or have a knowingness of words that come into your mind before you write them. And with automatic writing, it tends to be allowing them, or your angels or guides, to take your hand as you write, whether you're writing with a pen or typing on a keyboard. You really don't know what's coming in. It's not until you look later and see what has been written. So one, you have more of a conscious awareness versus the other becomes conscious. And with this, with inspired writing, as I said, like to use acronyms where we pick a word and then also take that word, and it could be our name that we may choose, but then like to have positive words that we form from that, where the first letter is either a word or a phrase. So with that and with this exercise, my intent was to encourage you and invite you to choose a word that you would like to embody for this new year, or at least for today or for right now. And then as you do that, then you may be guided then to think or allow words to come to you. You don't want to overthink it. Instead, you want to let them flow, or then you write that down. So I chose the word joy, an energy that I want to embody. And this word, I originally chose that in 2023. And then when I was considering what I wanted to choose for 2024, I thought, I still want joy. I still want to feel that joy. And once again, I chose it again because who doesn't want to have a continuation of that same energy? So you can choose a word, or you can choose many that you've already chosen before. And so then what I channeled as I wrote down the letters J-O-Y for joy is J stands for just be. O stands for openness and understanding. And then Y is yes to me. That's what I want that to represent when I see that. And then I turn that word and those following words into an affirmative statement. I desire to experience joy. I choose to just be with openness and understanding as I say yes to me. So the idea is to say yes to opportunities and to experiences that feed my spirit and lift me up. So I invite you now to begin considering a word that you may want to embody. And then you may want to spend some time and feeling into what that word can stand for. So I want to guide you in a short meditation once again, just to help to open you up to that. So I invite you just to take a moment and to breathe as you settle comfortably into your seat. Focus on breathing once again the energies of peace and love and ease and compassion as you exhale any stress or fear and worry and doubt. As you relax, move your awareness to the center of your chest as you feel the pulse of life within you. You may be guided to even bring your hand to your heart once again to feel that. Allow your being to become lighter so that inspiration can flow more easily through you. Envision your physical body as a beautiful orb of light that is able to easily receive the energetic transmissions flowing to you and through you. Breathe in deeply, feeling the embodiment of who you are physically, mentally, emotionally, energetically, and spiritually. With each inhale, feel your body expand with potential as you then exhale positive and creative thoughts into the field of pure potentiality, the field of all possibilities and infinite creativity. Invoking the energy within you, allow all of your desires, dreams, aspirations, and intentions to fill your conscious mind. Bask in the emotions you're feeling in this moment. Set the intention of how you want to feel and let the universe work its magic on your behalf. Focus on quieting any extraneous thoughts that are in your mind so that your heart and spirit and even child can gently yet powerfully speak to you at this time. You may be guided to silently ask, what do I need to know in this moment? What word or statement shall I embody for this new year or even for today? What do I want to intentionally create? How do I want to feel? As you ask these questions and any additional ones that come into your awareness, please listen and trust what is being conveyed to you through thoughts, words, feelings, images, and impressions. The information and inspiration you receive will help guide you. Allow yourself to embrace this clarity with confidence. Once again, what do I need to know in this moment? What word or statement shall I embody for this new year or even for today? What do I want to intentionally create? How do I want to feel? Breathe in deeply and exhale audibly while basking in the peace, love, and gratitude you're feeling in this moment. Once again, be mindful of your breath as you become aware of your physical body. Envision tree roots extending from the bottom of your feet, grounding you to the earth below. Your lightness is now beginning to once again feel the denseness of your physical body. Next, envision white light at your core, and then see that white light shifting to yellow as you take a few conscious breaths. The shift of color is reminding you that you are a confident, courageous, and empowered being with the ability to make conscious, intentional choices. As you attain and maintain the peace within, know that you can respond rather than react to external circumstances. The power lies within you. I invite you to embrace your child and other loved ones that may be present for you. Ask them for any parting messages as you feel their love and feel that connection. And when you're ready, open your eyes slowly and allow them to adjust to your present surroundings. Know that you are loved and you are loved. And so it is. I invite you to take a big deep breath again, coming back to this now. And if you're guided to jot a few things down that you experience, please do that. You had a message from your loved one, from your guides. You received a word to embody. If you receive clarity on what you wish to create and how you want to feel. Anytime we write things down, we're actually giving it tangible form. And it's something then that we can focus on and even look back on as well, too. That is one thing I recommend as we develop and hone our abilities the psychic abilities of clairvoyance and claircognizance and clairsentience and clairvoyance. When we write things down, it helps us then to see the progress we've made. And it also reminds us to then trust what we're experiencing as we do that. So I want to share some tips as well for a new year, a new intentional you. I've got 6 tips for you here. The first one is be here now. This is important to become aware where our energy is. And it's okay to reflect and reminisce in the past. And it's okay to think about our tomorrows. But also, if we're dwelling in the past or constantly thinking about the future, our energy's not in the now. And this is where we create too. And also on a physical, mental, emotional level, when we're primarily in this here and now, in this present moment, it helps us to feel more balanced and healthy and well as well. The second tip, just breathe. So, breath is our life force, and we breathe naturally autonomously, but we can also breathe consciously with intention. And when we do that, it helps to shift energy, especially if we're feeling stressed or overwhelmed or even a bit wonky. The more that we breathe, that helps to shift energy too. Once again, breathing in that energy of peace and love and ease and compassion, and exhaling any fear and worry and doubt. Tip number 3 is a reminder to invest in you. This is where you're going to take time for you and honor your emotions and choosing to make yourself a priority. This is extremely important for our mental, emotional health and our physical health as well. And when we invest that time and energy in ourselves, it actually benefits those around us too. So don't feel like it's selfish. It's self-love and self-care to be able to do that. Tip number 4 is honor your emotions. And this is where in each moment, allow yourself to feel whatever it is that you're feeling. So rather than setting the feeling aside for later or feeling like you've got to keep it in, hold it in when it's more convenient, or you don't want to be sad or feel anything else that isn't happy in that moment because someone else may be around, excuse yourself, step into the other room, step into the bathroom, but feel that emotion as it arises. Your body, mind, and spirit will thank you. And we know that with grief, there are ebbs and flows to emotions. Some moments things feel great, and other moments they may be really challenging to navigate. So just do what you can, be where you are, and allow the emotion to be felt. Tip number 5 is cocooning for clarity. And in essence, this involves pulling our energy in as we become more aware of energy drains, those people, places, and things that affect our energy. And this is where you gather your energy and intentionally bring it back to you. And you may want to do the hand gesture of gathering that energy in and restoring it to that solar plexus. This can also be having good boundaries, saying no, not available, not interested. And this cocooning may also be resting and sleeping as well, too. And then tip number 6 is strive for balance. So as you take time and invest time and energy in those around you, make sure you invest that time and energy in yourself as well. balancing work with play and rest. Also, as you give to others, allow yourself to receive. And this may be receiving from you as well. Also, don't feel like you've got to assign any type of ratio to it, but as you do one, allow the other. Be in that flow because each one of these helps us on many levels, helps us to be more intentional. So, real quickly to restate them, tip number 1, be here now. Tip number 2, just breathe. Tip number 3, invest in you. Tip number 4, honor your emotions. Tip number 5 is to cocoon for clarity. And tip number 6 is to strive for balance. And just remember, do the best you can. I like to remind people that we are always experiencing life through the lens of the emotion that we're feeling in the moment. So when we're feeling energized and happy and rested, that's one lens. And when we're feeling stressed and overwhelmed and exhausted, that's another lens. And as we know, there's many lenses in between too. So you want to just allow yourself, give yourself grace, be present, and be kind to yourself too. In other words, don't feel critical if you feel like you aren't where you need to be, or that the day or the moment seems to be extra challenging. Just be where you are once again. So the more that we think about intentions and doing the best we can, I feel like this is setting the stage for conscious creation. And I want to explain what I mean by that as well, because we're all powerful creators. Our creation really has to do with what we desire and also our perception. And perception is how we view life through those physical senses. And then we also have the perspective, which is those senses plus our frame of reference, our culture, conditioning, beliefs, even our geographic experience, geographical location can influence the experience too. So when you consider that, and then with conscious creation, know what do you desire? How do you want to feel? Have an awareness of your own energy, and that is the energy that you're infusing into your creation. So allow yourself to be where you are, acknowledge how you feel, and then also to recognize how you would like to feel or what you would like to bring in creation. So let's take another breath. Nice, big, deep breath. Nice exhale, coming back to this moment. I'm open to answering any questions that anyone would like to ask. And I'm going to let Anne share how she would like to approach that, either raise hands or put in the chat what you would like to do.
Thank you so much, Shelly. And I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording so that questions, this will be confidential. Let me do that here. Hold on just a minute. Let's see here. Okay, Kaylene, I am not, oh, here it is. Okay, stop.